Good morning, puppy lovers. Tip of the cap to us all. It's a bit of a dreek day here in Edinburgh. We're yeah, we're not loving this weather. We're not loving it. The puppies seem to be having quite a good time. So I'm just scanning the periphery, making sure that the place that we've just walked into is going to be suitable for the pups to have a play in. And we'll come back. I'll come back to you in a second or two. We'll let you have a little scan of the horizon. Look at the dogs. You don't want to see my face on camera, that's for sure. Not with this silly hat on. But yeah, you can see it's a bit dreek, as you would say in Scotland. The conditions are actually quite interesting for the dogs. It has been pouring with rain in the early parts of the morning, but it's now quite mild, and there's little like parts of the area that are starting to evaporate just over here, probably not visible on the camera. There's a little pocket of evaporation here and here from the landscape that we're on, and when all that moisture starts to evaporate off the ground, it lifts out all the smells, and the dogs love it. So if it starts raining again, it's not going to be as good for their noses, but right now this is phenomenal enrichment for them. We're just going to leave them to sniff as long as we can possibly get away with. It'll wear out their mind, it'll wear out their bodies, and they will love it. They will absolutely love mapping the landscape through their noses and enjoying the conditions as they are. So it's not great for us, but it's very good for them. Someone has tuned in, so we're going to do our normal introduction. The camera is working. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. I'm Stephen Crichton. Join me, my team, on Wednesday the 3rd of September. We've got Charlie doing some zoomies just now. We love the zoomies. We've not had this kind of display of characteristics for such a long time, because here in Edinburgh the conditions for about 4 months or more maybe have been mid-20s. It's probably been just a fraction too hot for the dogs to display their characteristics of their play and their little personalities, but it's a lot cooler today. We're talking sort of 14-15 degrees, and the team are a bit more animated. Excuse me guys, thank you. Juno, Juno. I don't know what has got into the team there, but quick bit of recall, get them back together. Thank you very much, team. Thank you. There we go. We don't like to break up the play, but the whatever they're focused on is not what we want them to be focused on. So if their noses are down and they're having a sniff, I'm okay with that. But if they're or if we're having a rolly dip, yay, at least good fun. At least good fun. But there are two groups of people. There's a group down here, and they're walking an old English sheepdog. I don't think it's them that the dogs were barking at. There's someone else down here, a bit closer proximity to us, and I suspect that they were maybe a bit lost, or sometimes the body language of people is what the dogs feel uncomfortable around. So maybe if they're not comfortable with dogs, the dogs recognise that. So either way, we're just going to get out of their way. Hopefully we don't cross paths with them again, and we can just do our own thing over here. I will come to the comments in a moment or two, folks. Bear with me. We're just making sure that everything's going to plan, stream wise, dog wise, terrain wise, and just even from my own point of view, making sure I'm coping. Crafty Clark is joining us though in the comments. Good morning from Texas, how are we? And Junleys, the like is done, thank you. Ah, you've brought me on to a very nice point on your channel here, so thank you. Up here somewhere, if you're watching on a mobile device, up here somewhere there's a little thumb, and I think it says 5 likes at the moment. If you go ahead and like the stream, for every 10 that we get, the pup's a little training biscuit to help them do the ring, being well-behaved dogs. So we're almost halfway there. We're almost halfway there. Someone just deciding if they're coming our way or not, and they're kind of marching around. I think they're maybe looking for a poo that their dog has done. What's happening, sweet pea? Hello, hello, sweetie, hello. Oh, look at those pearly white teeth. What a good girl you are. What a good girl. So welcome along. If it's your first time joining us, thank you for tuning in. We're based in Edinburgh, in Scotland. Sunny Scotland today. It's, as we would say in Scotland, it's a bit dreary, meaning it's a bit wet and miserable. But the dogs are actually lapping this up. We're in the Goldilocks zone of it having stopped raining, but everything being wet, and now the evaporation of the moisture from the ground is coming out. And as it evaporates and lifts out, it lifts out all the smells that are locked in there as well, and might have been locked in there for some time because we've had a very dry summer. You can see the grass is very yellow, very dried out. So this is very much appreciated by the landscape, I'm sure, this moisture, but also by the pups. They're getting their noses in and they're quite content to themselves. Do you know, are you okay over there? You want to come over here? What's up? You're sticking to the path as opposed to coming with us. Are your paws sore or something? Hey, what's up? What's up, sweet? Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. We'll take them down here into this sort of valley part in the middle, and then I'll take them up onto the top of that. I'm going to call it a crag. I don't know if there's a better word for it. And we'll give you a good view of the area from up there. So come and walk with us. Welcome along, everyone who's new. Feel free to tune in with our fun today. We're looking to make some friends. Come and chat to me in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. That's always a fun part of the day, to find out how far my little dog walking channel in Edinburgh is reaching, how many people we reach out to across the globe. It's very fascinating. And yeah, in addition to that, if you've got any questions about the dogs or about Edinburgh, or maybe about me, feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll chat away. I could have come to the comments in a second or two. Come on, you guys. And then, as I said already, if we get 10 likes, which I think we've done, if you're watching on a mobile device, it's up here somewhere, the pups will get a little training biscuit, which I'll give them in a second or two. I'm just going to make sure that Ruby isn't going to go the wrong way. She's, yeah, there we go. Good girl, Ruby. Good girl. And yeah, and of course, remember, as Frank's saying in the chat, remember to give a like. But if you're enjoying what you see, you maybe been here before, don't be shy and give us a little follow. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us along. You can join us for the rest of the week and beyond. And beyond. We'd love that. I know the dogs would. If they were here and you were here, they would absolutely love that. They would love a little bit of company. But for the time being, they've been good enough to... Oh, goodness me, Ruby, sorry. You've got trapped in that weed. They've been good enough to merit a little training biscuit. Thank you so much. As soon as I give them these, oh, look, do you think they know? Do you think they know that they're about to get something? No begging, thank you. We don't beg on the channel. We sit nicely, thank you. Good girl, good girl. Good girl, thank you. Good girl. Good Charlie boy. Well done. Good bisque. Good boy. Yeah, that's good sitting. There you go, pup. Good Barney. Very good sitting. Good. Do you two want one? Ruby? You don't have to take one. She's got her nose well and truly stuck into something. Edith, if you have just ripped one of my food bags, there's going to be huge trouble here. No, you're lucky. Harris, do you want a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit? Harris doesn't always take, so we're not going to stress if he doesn't want one, but he's looking interested enough. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. I bet he takes this away and then just drops it. It's hanging out his mouth. You'll probably not see that on the resolution of the camera, but the others know that there could be an extra biscuit about to come available. Bless them. Oh, there's a very fast spaniel passing us. Do you see that on camera in the background? That's not one of our team. Charlie's going to chase this one. Charlie's the white dog. Wow. You're a sprightly thing. You're a sprightly thing. So stuff like that, the contrast just shows you just quite how well behaved our team are when we come across dogs that are a bit more energetic. Or maybe looking, I don't know, I can't even see where that owner came from, so that's fascinating. Fascinating. I said we'd go up there, but we're about to cross paths with another woman, so we're going to keep moving. We'll keep moving just now. We'll maybe just do a little loop and then come back to the crag in a moment or two. Keep moving, guys. Ruby root. Right, what are the comments saying? I've put this off long enough. Crafty Clark, 10 likes, thank you. Yeah. Faith, good morning. Hi. Ivana says hi also. Geometric, looks like Patagonia. Well, I kind of wish. I'm kind of also glad that we're not in Patagonia, but yeah, this is Edinburgh. Welcome along. Stenny, give that dog a biscuit. Thank you, Stenny. We appreciate it. What a fantastic username you have. Jasper says hi. Frank is with us. Remember to leave a like. Thank you, Frank. Thanks for doing the good work. Well, I wondered if Charlie would chase her after the spaniel, but he's having a little play with the schnauzers. I get the feeling that these dogs are trouble. I get the feeling I'm going to turn my back as if nothing happened. Turning my back on them. I can trust them. We're going to give them a few seconds with each other, then we're going to call them away. One of them is trying to mount Charlie. At Barney, rather. Edith! Barney! Fascinating. Fascinating response from the woman. Fascinating. Hey, you causing trouble. You get a bad report today. You'll get a bad pup date. You will. At the end of the session, even although we film quite a lot of what we do, we also we give the owners a bit of a write-up, explaining where we've been, what we've been doing, the challenges we've faced. Excuse me, speaking of challenges, streaming and having to pick up after dog poo is not a strong spot of mine, but it's something I have to do. There we go. Managed. Well done, pups. Well done. Mr. Stepper has hit his 51st subscriber of the day. Well done, Mr. Stepper. Well done. Oh, Charlie as well. Charlie, good boy. Good boy. Well, if you were here to watch the dogs do their business, then you're in luck. You're in luck. Excuse me. Duty calls. Duty calls. You'd all criticise me if I left any of this behind, so apologising is maybe a silly thing to do, but interesting people just behind us. We're just going to keep moving. I'm going to bring the dogs off the beaten track. Sure, you can see the walkway that people use more often. We're going to go this way. Come on. Good puppy. Good dogs. Good doggies. Well done. Juno. So a little bit of drama there. A little bit of tension, but the dogs dealt with that well. And this is a great tool for me to show the owners exactly what challenges we face and how we deal with them. And, you know, they're letting the dogs kind of suss some things out to themselves and then calling them back when it started to get a little bit more interesting. Just kind of shows you the sort of ability we've got with the recall with them. They're not always that great. They're not always that great. But we had good trust in them today. And they did well. They did very well indeed. Often they can, something like that where we've met like a rival team, it can be a bit, you know, they can spark off each other a little bit, or it can just be the best thing ever. It's rare that we would have many instances where there would be very little to report. Usually someone's quite happy to see someone else. Hey sweetie, how we doing? Hi Sarah, in Yorkshire, hello. Welcome along to our little channel in Edinburgh. How is the weather in Yorkshire today? We are, we're enjoying some drizzle. It's a bit dreek, as we say. Up here, Faith is saying hi again. Hello, how are we? How are we doing, Faith? Just gonna try and navigate through this kind of overgrown section. And this takes us back towards the crag again, and we'll maybe try and get up that in a second. See how the dogs respond. There's actually a person there it's a bit odd, just sort of facing the wall. But each to their own, they probably think that what I'm doing's odd. Come on, come this way. Good boy, Barney. Good boy. Good boy. Morning. Good puppies. Good puppies. At the top here, because it's been raining, there'll be little divots, little wells of rock that will fill up with rainwater. So the gang will get a nice little drink. After having a run around, that'll be good for them. It's good to kind of predict these things and then show you what happens on camera. But you're gonna have to bear with me. They've got 4-wheel drive. I've barely got 2. We'll get to the top, and eventually we'll get there. Even Barney's beating me. Come on, little man. You struggling? Come on. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good pups. Ooh. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. We did it. Right, let's show you them having a drink. Up you go. Go on. Up. Good boy, Barney. Good boy. Good Charlie. Yeah. Lol to 2-wheel drive. I'm struggling. That's steep. That's really steep. Oakwish Terrace. It's another dog walker that we know. Wait, quiet down, he's barking it. There's another dog walker just doing exactly what we've just done. Oh, right, caught my breath. King of the mountain. Yeah. I need my what jersey is it you get for being King of the Mountain in the Tour de France? Is it the polka dot one? I forget. Anyway, here's our view. We regularly walk down here. We regularly walk down on this side of the nature reserve, which is amazing. I wish I could take you into the woodland part more often, but the signal is dreadful. It's very picturesque, especially with autumn coming up. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be amazing with all the oranges and browns and yellows and reds. Those kind of this view will also change in the coming weeks, I'm sure. Hey Besk, I know. Clifford, how are we doing? Vancouver Island, west coast of North America, Canada. Welcome, Clifford. Or Cliff. How are we doing? Welcome along. This little rascal is also from Canada. She's been in the UK now for about a year. We've been walking Edith for about half of that time. We just stumbled across her because she's actually neighbours with old Ruby here and with little Barney. And that's kind of nice timing for us because we've hit those 20 likes. So we'll give the team a little biscuit. What do you think? Do you think they've earned it? Go on. Just ignore Harris being a little alert dog. We'll just pretend like that's not happening. There we go, you guys. Okay. Barney, you catch? What a champ. What a great pupper. What a great pupper. Thank you for the likes, folks. That is because of you. Because of you watching that they got that little biscuit. Thank you so much. If they were here just now, if you were here with us just now, they'd be all over you. Thanking you for that. They know better than to jump on me, don't we? Eh, don't we? We don't jump up, do we? Sometimes. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we don't. Just about fell over. So yeah, so thank you for those little likes. Where shall we go next? Oh, hang on. Ruby's snared me. She wants to go that way. It is, of course, a sheer drop, so we'll maybe not do that. That would maybe be put an end to the stream a bit prematurely. So we could head up to the summit, which is just behind the antenna here, or we could head back to the van, which is sort of down behind in this direction. We're kind of tight on time a little bit now. I think we'll head back in the direction of the van. We're ready to go? We're ready to work again? Ready to be a team? Good team, come on. Teamwork makes the dream work. Good puppies. Good puppies. Good puppies. Yeah, we really appreciate you following us along this morning. We go live every day around about the same time. And if you are enjoying what you see, you can subscribe to the channel. Sorry, I've a daft hat today because it's wet. But you can join us more regularly if you subscribe to the channel. That would be lovely. What is this? What's happened here? Something's just happened on my screen. Can you guys see that as well? Grant has become a puppy lover. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That is so kind. You are our first member to the channel, Grant. Thank you. Well, here's to... I'm going to tip my cap to you, sir. Thank you very much, Grant. And here's to making some amazing behind-the-scenes footage just for the members. We'll get some stuff up today of member-only stuff. And I really appreciate that you've broken our seal there. Thank you very much for doing that. That's so kind. I'm so chuffed. That's very pleasing to see. I don't know if you guys saw the same thing I saw on the screen, but it was incredibly exciting. So thank you, Grant. Everyone, let's give Grant a heart in the chat. Let's give him a little heart. That's very kind of him. Yeah, Frank, I'll maybe message you later about this. It's quite an interesting one. It's I've hit the 3,000 threshold, so. Oh, Frank has gifted a membership. My goodness, what had? Hang on, guys. Hang on. I need to see what's going on here. It says there's something it's like grey on my screen. I am so terrible with colours. I should set my screen to like colour blind mode. Oh, Killer Drone has received the membership. There we go. I was able to read it eventually. Frank, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. That's a very kind thing to do. I really appreciate that. Hey, puppies. That's very kind of the team, isn't it? 2 memberships. Right, well, we need to get on to the old member-only content today. That's so kind, Frank. Super kind of you both. And yeah, Ori's saying what a nice guy Grant is. That's very kind. Mandy, a cool accent. Me or the dogs? Me, right? Because they've not been barking. Have you? Yes. Good puppies. Good puppies. Let's not forget what this is about. Hi from Andy. Hi, Andy. How are we doing? Crafty Clark, I don't see how to do that. Right, okay, here's full confession time. I don't know how you do it either. I genuinely don't know what they've done, anything at all. So I'm being really serious about this. I only just got approval for launching these things very recently, and I didn't really think it was going to be a thing. I just set it to go, just thinking it wasn't really going to do anything. But obviously now that it has, I need to make some content, which is fine. I got plenty content of the dogs. That's not a problem. But what I don't know is how do other people do it? So if anyone in the chat can talk us through this, this isn't like I'm not just doing this as a tactic. I have no clue. When I see my screen, it's totally different to what you guys see when you're watching. So if anyone can, if Frank or if Grant are still there and they can talk us through that, I'd really appreciate it. I really would. Hello, bro. Where are you from? We're from Edinburgh in Scotland. Welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Hi from California. Hi, Cher. How are we doing? I think Frank is telling us how to do it, folks. Biscuit, Juno, come on. You two are going to miss out. Killer Drone has joined the chat. You have Frank. That's a lovely tongue twister for a Wednesday morning. You have Frank to thank. You have Frank to thank. Killer Drone. I see those laughter smiles coming up. As I said on many occasions, don't buy your false teeth on eBay. It just isn't worth it. It only shows it. Guys, you guys need to help me here. I don't know what or how to do it. But Frank's saying the $ in the corner. And no, the $ over there for memberships and super chats. Yeah, and I think he's pointing to this way if you're on a mobile device. So I assume you mean corner. Edith, come. Where are you going? What a puppy. Well, that would make good content. Extra content, watching you wipe out. I know. We've hit 30 likes. What a team. Edith's off again. That's properly woken her up. She's having the old zoomies. Oh, she's off. She's off ski. This is the furthest Edith has ever been away from me under my own control. There she comes. Hey guys, oh, what is going on? Folks, thank you so much. Crafty Clark, that is incredibly kind. There is absolutely no requirement for anyone to do this kind of stuff, folks. It's very kind of you, and I really appreciate it. I'm now incredibly indebted to you. Thank you. I'm getting dragged backwards, so I'm trying to read the Ruby is she's not for hanging about. I know you want to go where she went, but you'll not get you back. Come on. Come on, border terriers, let's go. Biscuit. Keep coming, Albin. Good puppies. It's so amazing to have all this space and no one around. We've deliberately stayed in the grassy part of the area today because of the water. Grass and water equals clean dogs. Mud and water equals dirty dogs. So we've stayed out of the tree line and that kind of thing and stayed in a nice open space. So this will be a nice easy handover to the owners again, once again, which is great. Faith says hi again. Hi Faith, how are we doing? Ariel is joining, beautiful. Yeah, the dogs are. The country isn't too bad either. Thank you. Ruby, come on, sweetheart. She's stubborn today. If anyone knows anything about beagles in the chat, my goodness. They can just be like a handbrake. Come on, you. I know. We'll sort her down together. You okay, sweetie? You okay? Hello, puppy. Hello. Watch the others come rushing in because they're jealous. I know. Look. Hi. Hi, puppers. Hi. Hello. There's nothing in there for you. Biscuit. Come on. What's this? Come on, young man. Oh, he's making me work for it today, his old Biscuit. Right, folks, well, I can pay the tab in July, yeah. It may be more than $2 or whatever it was. I forget, what is it? Yeah, $2. Thank you so much. But yeah, but we certainly, when in July, we're definitely going out for a beer. I've actually thought like really long and hard about this, about where we should meet for a beer. And there's a brilliant pub in Edinburgh. I'll tell you just now if you can go and have a look at it, because I'm shortly about to end the stream. It's called Chookters. Now I think you spell that like Tuesday, T-E-U, but then C-H-T-E-R-S. If it's not that, it's the other way around. It's like the E and the U are the opposite way from Tuesday. So Chookters pub is just my favourite pub in the city. It's very, a Chookter means like someone who hails from the Highlands of Scotland. So the even although I don't, it is a very Scottish, a very sort of Scottish feel. So, and it's very quaint, it's very cosy. So come and we're going to go there if you so wish. Obviously the it might not fit in with your plans and what have you, but if it does, we'd love to take you there for sure. Juno, good girl. Morning. Two people have said morning to him, both of them have absolutely ignored us. Hi Neil, good morning. And you're ignoring me too. Hi. Barney, you coming? Barney's just lying down. They're wore out, so I think I'm going to get them. The van is back down in yonder direction. We're going to get them back down. Thank you, my goodness. Where do we begin? Right, first of all, thank you to everyone for watching. We're about to wrap up the stream, so if you want to subscribe to the channel, get up here somewhere. I think there's 3 dots in the top corner. You can go and visit the channel, you can subscribe, go and have a look at some of the funny content that we've made. And on that note, I'm going off to make some member content. A little thank you to our new members who have just joined the channel. It's very kind, thank you so much. In addition, if you have given the dogs a like, they'll have got a little biscuit out of that. So thank you so much for liking the stream and supporting what we do. And if you've just watched along, that is more than enough. Really appreciate it. Thank you. We'll end with Harris King, our favourite crow. This crow is called Russell. Edith is trying to distract him from it, but is my pal. Russell is not going to get eaten by. There we go. If Russell hadn't flown away there, I was letting Edith chase a biscuit so she would spook it away. I don't want Harris chasing it. He's my pal. His old Russell. If Russell comes close enough to us, he's got 2 little sort of white marks on his lapel. That's how we'll know it's him. Just where his heart would be. Nah, he's flying off. He's not as sure of the team as maybe he would have been on other occasions. He'll recognise all the different dogs that I walk. See, he's hanging up there with Juno, and actually Juno's here and Biscuit is just here. He's coming back down now. You might see Biscuit's head just pop up on the horizon there. Well, that's it from us. So what a day. What a day. Thank you to everyone again. We're going to sign off. Have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll see you all on Thursday. Remember and hit that subscribe button. And thank you again. I don't know if I can say that any more times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care.